thieves. In Persia, there lived two brothers. They were Qasim and Ali Baba. One day, after their father died, Qasim, the older brother, said, "It's not your home anymore. Go away and don't come back." Ali Baba left his house. He went up to the mountain and he saw four thieves. In front of a big rock, they said, "Open sesame!" With the magic words, the big rock opened, and the four thieves went inside. What a sight, thought Ali Baba. After all the thieves left, Ali Baba came closer and he said, "Open sesame!" The door on the rock opened and Ali Baba went in. The cave was full of treasures. "Amazing!" shouted Ali Baba. He took some of the treasures home. He became rich. Soon, Ali Baba's brother Qasim heard about it. Qasim was very jealous. Qasim visited Ali Baba and he said, "Where did you get all these things?" Qasim kept asking and asking. Finally, Ali Baba told Qasim about the secret place. Qasim could not wait. He ran to the cave and he shouted, "Open sesame!" Soon the door opened. "Wow!" shouted Qasim. He was very excited and he filled up his sack with all the treasures. However, when he was ready to go out, he found the door was closed. "Oh no!" He cried and tried to think of secret words. He said, "Open donkey! Open monkey!" He tried and tried. However, it didn't work, not at all. Soon the thieves came back, and Qasim was killed by the angry thieves. Ali Baba heard about his brother. He went to the cave, took his brother, and he buried him in a nice place. The thieves were even more angry. They said, "Someone was here and he took the man. Let's go to the town and find him." Soon they knew that it was Ali Baba. Finally, one of the thieves saw Ali Baba. He put a mark on Ali Baba's door. However, Ali Baba's maid saw it. She put the same mark on all the doors in town. The next day, the thieves came to get Ali Baba. However, all the doors had the same marks, and they could not find Ali Baba's house. In the end, the thieves found Ali Baba's house and they went in. They hid themselves in big jars. However, the maid saw them hiding. She poured boiling oil into the jars. The thieves in the jars screamed, and then they all died. One last thief was the chief. He went to Ali Baba's house as if he were a guest. However, Ali Baba's maid knew who he was. "Be my guest, relax and enjoy the show," said the maid. She brought two swords and she started to dance. As she moved, she came closer to the thief. Then she stabbed him quickly. Later, Ali Baba learned what happened. He was surprised by her help and her wisdom. "Thank you for saving my life." Ali Baba married his maid. They lived happily ever after. The Piper of Hamelin. In a small town in Hamelin, people lived peacefully. One day, something awful happened to them. Rats came. They were big and horrible rats. They ate crops, clothes, all the food in the houses, and they even chased the dogs and cats. The people in town were all scared. "Let's do something." The leaders of the town tried hard to get rid of the rats. However, they failed. One day, a piper came to visit the chief of the town. With a yellow cape and a wooden pipe, the piper said, "I'll get rid of all the rats if you give me 1,000 gold pieces." The chief said, "How? We've tried so many ways, but we have failed." The piper said, "Just wait and see." The chief was very glad, so he said, "I'll give you 50,000 gold pieces. Please go ahead." The next day, the piper went into the streets and he started to play a pipe. Soon, all the rats in town came out from everywhere. They followed the piper. He kept playing and playing. He walked toward the river. After a while, all the rats ran down to the water, and they all drowned. Hooray! The people in the town were so glad. The piper asked the chief to give him the gold pieces. However, the chief didn't want to give him any gold pieces. He said, "It was not only your work, but it was the work of the water, and it was the work of your pipe also. Go home!" The piper said, "You did not keep your promise. I play my pipe again, but this time you won't like it." The piper left the chief. The next day, the piper started to play his pipe. One by one, all the children in town started to follow him. Soon, it became a long parade. What's going on? Where are they going? The people in town wondered. All the children in town followed him. They kept following and following the piper. All the people in town watched their children. They are in danger. Let's stop them, some people shouted. But no one could stop the big parade. The piper led all the children into a big cave. They all disappeared into the cave. From that time on, no one ever saw the children again.